here in downtown New Orleans. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from the Superdome. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw to get started, it's Rattler. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
2nd and 7. Rattler now back to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Demario Davis there on the play. Here's 2nd and 9. Mayfield to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and
he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. If he doesn't, the ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
And he'll get this very close to a 1st down. A nice run there. It just end up a little bit short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. 1st down and more past the 30. And he is gone. 84 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Matt Gay on for the extra point. His kick is good. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
2nd and a yard. Baker to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. On the ground, it's Irving. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Throw left side. Pulled in by Evans. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Irving. And the Buccaneers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. A gain there of 13 yards. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Here now, 2nd down and goal. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. This drive will start on the ground. Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, so much for a nice gain and a good running play. Unable to secure it, the ball comes out, and the defense comes off the field with a turnover.
Once the runner breaks through the line of scrimmage, Mike, it's very common to see them carrying the ball with one hand. But as they get further down the field and those defenders close in, you've got to protect it with 2 hands and make sure you secure the ball all the way to the ground.
They'll run it. It's Irving. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Throwing is Baker. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. Here's a run. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he'll go down, back at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. His kick is good. And the Bucs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rattler. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Looking to throw. Rattler. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Rattler. This throw right side is caught by Hill. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Rattler gonna throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Throwing is Rattler. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. And his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Saints are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Trying to make a play out of the pocket, couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Rattler. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's deep for Olave. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Saints going to use their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
He'll drop to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. He'll look to throw. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
A 5-yard loss leads to 2nd and goal at the 13-yard line.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Third and goal. In motion is Hill. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This from 30 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And the Saints will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So we have reached halftime. These two teams separated by a touchdown. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give. This is Irving. Into the secondary, past the 40. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
And you see the nice pickup here by Bucky Irving, and it's kind of one of those guys, Mike, that we use that phrase, he's quicker than he is fast. You know, you line him up in the 40-yard dash, and maybe he doesn't jump off the page at you, but he makes people miss in the hole. He's got great vision, great instincts with the ball. A lot of that you can't coach, and I'll tell you, they are really high on him in this Tampa Bay Bucs organization.
On second down, Baker over the middle. That's Godwin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's complete to the rookie out of Miami. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
A handoff as they try to run it here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man down the field. It's Olave. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first down is Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it'll put you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
That's caught down the field. He's got McMillan. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Rattler now back to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Throwing now is Rattler. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be Here we go. 3rd and a yard. To throw, it's Rattler.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
He'll take off again.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Rattler. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down. 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll take this forward for about 5. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain of 15 and a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here's Irving. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. A gain of 17 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Mayfield. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Tampa. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score Buccaneers 31, Saints 17.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He'll take it in at the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Rattler. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now Rattler going to throw. That is brought in. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Throwing is Rattler. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, New Orleans.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Score again. Touchdown 6. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Game to add the PAT. He's got it. The Saints will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and 7. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Taken at the 19. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Shaheed with the catch. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot. They'll throw out of the gun. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Open man down the field. It's Olave. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's first down. Throwing now is Rattler. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to the air. It's Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice grab there by Evans. And at this point, Mike, it's really hard to argue against him being a future Hall of Famer. I mean, he currently holds the NFL record, the most consecutive 1,000-yard seasons to start.
That is caught. He got it. And that's a game winner here in overtime. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters.